Hello. So our math enrichment syllabus is not a whole lot different from the Math for Healthcare syllabus, but I did want to hit some key points here. First of all, let's talk about what enrichment does. You were in the enrichment class because of your score on the ACT or AccuPlacer exam, and we thought that with that lower score, maybe we need a little bit more of the baby steps to make the Math for Healthcare class make more sense. So you will do this math enrichment class at the same time you're doing math for healthcare, okay? And it'll go hand in hand, side by side, the entire month. There will be assignments in the enrichment Moodle page, and then there will be assignments in the math for healthcare Moodle page, okay? So you're going to be running two Moodle classes. The enrichment side of things, this first week, it's going to be some of that information from Chapter 1 that we're not going to get to cover in the Math for Healthcare class. And then in week 2, it will switch over to be side by side. Okay, we'll be talking about safe dosage ranges in Math for Healthcare. We'll be talking about safe dosage ranges in the Math Enrichment class as well. So let me scroll on through here a little bit. A lot of the stuff at the beginning is the same. The textbooks and materials you'll need for this course, it's whatever you need for the Math for Healthcare. Okay, so no additional required textbook. We are going to use the textbook from Math for Healthcare along with this, or we'll use the Math for Healthcare textbook in the Math Enrichment class as well. So you won't have to buy any extra book or anything like that. You are still going to need a calculator just like the one you have in Math for Healthcare, so nothing extra there. You're going to need your computer and internet, so again, nothing extra. We are going to use Moodle. Contingency plan, just like we talked about in the Math for Healthcare class, have that backup there in case something goes wrong. There is no extension in these assignments. Okay, so the piece that is different here, the course activities and assignments. So each week there will be, the new week will open on Sundays at 1 a.m. and it will be due on Saturday at 8 p.m. Okay. Each week there will be readings, which are the little lessons. There will be, I think there's about 3 each week. 3 readings and 3 assignments. Let me see if I can minimize this and show you real quick. Back to where I want here. Okay, so here is our math enrichment class. And you can see during week 1 we've got some first day stuff. And then you've got readings about fractions, decimals, and percents, and then you got assignments about fractions, decimals, percents. So I encourage you to do the fractions reading and then go down to the fraction assignment, and then do the decimal, and then do the decimal assignment, and then do the percent reading, and then do the percent assignment. Okay, so that way it stays fresh on your mind. Back to the syllabus. So in those readings, like I said, it's going to be some definitions, examples, videos. You can take notes over them. You can use your notes in the assignments that you're doing. The homework assignments still have that check answer button, so there's no reason why you can't make 100 on those. Ideally, I'd like to see you make at least a 70 on them, but you'll notice there's no tests, right? It's all just readings and homework. Now, the weight of the grades, your homework assignments are going to count for only half of your grade. Your Math for Healthcare unit exams are going to count for the other half of the grade. Okay, the whole purpose of this Math Enrichment class is that it helps you pass the Math for Healthcare class. So those unit exams for Math for Healthcare are going to come into this class as well. All those homeworks are scored instantly. We said if you drop one, you've got to drop the other. Policies are all the same. Makeup and late work, there is no late work. Okay, do it all the first time. So our course outlines, you can see we cover about 3 different topics each week. And again, it corresponds to the 3 different chapters that you're covered in the Math for Healthcare class. So you'll have 3 homeworks to do in here each week. There are lessons as well that you need to read through and get all the information from. But all the rest of that should be the same. Okay. Now there will be some weeks that it's easier for you to do the enrichment assignments before you do Math for Healthcare stuff. And then there's some weeks that it flips and it'll be easier to do the Math for Healthcare side before you do the enrichment stuff. Okay, so try it both ways. If you get to struggling with something, let me know, and I'll be happy to help.